ready.
I'm good. Everybody rolling?
Yes, sir.
All right. Chief, what do you got for us this evening?
All right, at 10 p.m., officers from the City of Fayetteville Police Department responded to a shooting at 125 Pavilion Parkway, the Walmart located in the City of Fayetteville, along with Fayetteville firefighters. Upon entering the building, they found 2 gunshot victims, one an adult male and one a juvenile. Both of the victims were transported to an Atlanta area hospital, where one remains in critical condition and one remains in stable condition. This is not a random act of violence nor an active shooter. The shooter we have identified and is a Walmart employee at this location. We have obtained warrants for the suspect, and we are actively seeking the suspect at this time.
Do you have an approximate age on the suspect?
Suspect is 19-year-old Adrian Jelks. 19-year-old Adrian Jelks.
At this point, he's still on the run.
He's still on the run, but we are actively seeking him at this time.
Was he related to the victims?
We don't know anything about any relation at this time.
Okay.
You said Jelks? Can you spell that?
Jelks. Jelks.
And you said this wasn't a random act, so did he know the victims? Or?
Some of the parts of the investigation are leading to that right now. We're trying to confirm some of that still. But right now, as it stands, it appears that they may have known each other, at least the adult male victim.
How were you able to arrive upon the suspect so quickly?
Our officers were here within a minute in the pavilion. This is a place where we usually have a very large presence of police officers, both working part-time jobs and on-duty officers. They arrived within a minute. The suspect on video fled the scene within 10 seconds after the shooting occurred. So we were able to identify him through video and through employees at the Walmart telling us who he is.
Do we know, was he able to get into a vehicle, or was he on foot leaving the area?
We do know he got in the vehicle, and we do have that vehicle at this time, but we just do not have the suspect.
Did the shooting happen inside of Walmart or
It happened inside the Walmart, in the vestibule as you walk in to the Walmart. It happened there.
The juvenile, do you have an age?
I do,
Approximate
but
age?
we're not going to release it at this time.
Male or female?
Female.
Female. And the adult victim was a parent?
No.
Was it a male or female?
The adult victim was a male.
So both victims are males.
The juvenile is a female.
Female, sorry.
Is the juvenile in critical or is that the adult?
Stable. The adult is in critical condition.
And so, like you said, he ran off and he probably got into a vehicle.
No, we know he got into a vehicle.
Sorry, you know he got into a vehicle. So are you, I mean, what's the search right now? Are you canvassing the area, I'm assuming? Do you have officers out right
We're
now?
canvassing here in the Fayette County area, in other adjacent counties where we're actively seeking the individual.
Do you know how long you've been employed at the Walmart?
I do not.
Any motive yet?
None at this time that we know of, but we're still talking to witnesses. As you can imagine, with it being a Walmart and very busy, there's a lot of witnesses for our Criminal Investigation Division to interview and go through, so it's going to be a long evening for all of us tonight.
Did you find any weapons on the scene?
We did.
Do we think that there's the suspect weapon or other weapons included?
We're not going to discuss that at this time. We're going to leave that one.
Any
Can you
danger to the
say-
public?
No, not at this time that we can find. That's why it's, we believe it's an isolated incident based on everything that we have right now.
Can you say whether it's a handgun or what type of weapon?
I just prefer to not say right now until, we'll have further as we get into the investigation and can release more details. We want to make sure that we release the most accurate information as we know it.
Do we believe the suspect to be armed and dangerous?
We do believe him to be armed at this time.
And dangerous?
I would say he's dangerous. He's already shot 2 people this evening.
Yes, sir.
So, and are you going to tell us, like you said, from the video, like you said, it happened right in the vestibule, so right as you're walking into Walmart, I mean, were they even able to get inside before he started shooting, or?
Yes. The juvenile victim, we believe, at this time was just an innocent bystander and hit by a bullet, stray bullet being fired by the suspect.
Gotcha. So there's no relation between, or is there a relation between the 2 victims that, like you said, since she was just an innocent bystander?
At this time, we don't believe so.
Say that again? You don't know that there's a relationship between the 2 victims?
We know that there is not. At this time, we believe there is not between the 2 victims.
Okay, so as you said, the juvenile was just happened to be
in the Walmart.
What's your general reaction to this? I mean, it's not something you really see.
This is nothing that we see. It's a very isolated incident in the city of Fayetteville. It's horrible. That's my reaction. It's horrible anytime anybody gets shot, but especially a juvenile and a young juvenile. I know we're not releasing the age. We'll be able to release that age, in future press release, but I'm appalled that an innocent child is in a Metro Atlanta area hospital with a gunshot wound. Luckily, and thank God, in stable condition.
Have you brought in any other law enforcement agencies to help with the search?
In the beginning, we brought in Fayette County Sheriff's Office, along with some other jurisdictions. Currently, we've got the assistance of the Clayton County Police Department that is assisting in the search for the suspect.
So it's Fayetteville Police, Fayetteville Sheriff's, and Clayton County Sheriff's Office.
Police Department, Clayton County Police Department.
Okay, great. Thank you.
And I'm sorry, just make sure that the suspect is a former Walmart employee.
The suspect, I don't know if he's former at this point, but he was an employee this evening when the shooting happened.
And so you said Clayton County Police Department, so do we believe the suspect lives in Clayton County, or is he going to Clayton County? Or?
We're not going to release that information at the time. We're just asking the assistance of Clayton County Police Department this time. It could expand to different counties around. Again, the suspect could be mobile. We do have the car that we know he left in at one point at this time, but we do not have him yet in the custody.
Can you want to release that information for people to be on the lookout? The car
We will be releasing that, or we have that car, right? But we release all his information and a picture of him as we get it done through, Walmart security and getting that printed off.
Can you give an approximate distance from where the vehicle was found from the Walmart?
No. I don't want to release it at this time.
Okay.
Yeah. I could, but I don't want to release it at this time.
Okay. Is there?
So I'm sorry.
No.
I wanted to clarify. So you said you have the car.
We do.
Right now. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible though that he is in another vehicle.
Anything is possible at this point. We're continuing to do what we need to do.
Is there anything else that you want to add about
the
this
investigation?
situation?
Continues. I would urge the public, once the picture and all the information is released, do not make contact with this individual. You see him, call law enforcement immediately.
Do us a favor, Sadie, spell your name, your title. Just make sure we got it right.
Scott Gray, and that's G.